Alright, welcome back everybody. I just realized I have to do one thing. I hate to interrupt this. I just need to make sure my camera is in the right place. Okay, looks like we're at least right enough. Okay, back to the music. So, welcome back. We are in Night 2 of Metal Hellsinger. Got a little under 3 hours in last night, but we're probably 2/3 of the way through the story. I'm playing on GOAT difficulty, which is the second difficulty, the sort of the medium difficulty out of what you start with. The lowest difficulty is probably what the demo was running on, and allows you to retry up to 6 times, has the largest, widest window in terms of timing things to the beat, that is. GOAT difficulty allows you to respawn up to twice per level. I have not had to respawn yet. The next difficulty up, which is Beast, I believe, does not allow any respawns, so I figured I should not start on that. Also, I'm better off not starting on that because, as I discovered last night, it seems like the calibration test is not nearly as precise as actually going into the game and playing it, especially on these higher difficulties, so I had to tweak things a couple of times. It's kind of unfortunate that the calibration apparently leaves much to be desired in a rhythm game. Kind of important. But we've mostly got things to a working extent at this point. I probably got plenty of room to improve on the first couple of levels because I was playing it with, like, improper calibration, though. Anyway, we have something unread in the codex, so let's check that out first before we head back into the game. The Perfectionist was the last sigil that I unlocked last night. Hey, Waxgoat. Waxgoat is here while we're playing on GOAT difficulty, seems appropriate. The Perfectionist is acquired and upgraded from acing the Slaughter Mastery tournaments, or torments, rather. While you have the sigil equipped, you'll gain bonus fury whenever you get perfect hits. Right, and I saw this and I was like, but you already gained fury for perfect hits, so I don't really see the point in using that. I still think that Street Guardian is my best bet for now. Boon Momentum could be good for scoring, potentially. And Unyielding Fury, I don't know, that might also be good. I'm not sure which is actually the best in terms of scoring potential. But, yeah, so we're like 2/3 of the way through the game. We finished all of the stuff for Encostus, including the torments. We did all those. So what do we have next? We have Gehenna next. Now, the aspects, the boss fights, have been getting increasingly fierce, but they're all kind of the same boss model at its core. And it's always the same boss music, too. That part is a little bit I found a little bit underwhelming. Because, like, wouldn't you think they could, you know, at least have some unique boss fights and, like, music that goes along with each stage in a game that is heavily music-based? That would have been cool, but oh well. It is what it is. But let's see what we've got coming up next. Let me get the timer rolling again. Gehenna. Sinners here get locked up in tombs forever, guarded by demons. They say it's hell for folks who uphold unjust laws, or hold up laws unjustly. I guess you could also say it's hell for claustrophobic folks. Oh, really? Wonder if that tells us a bit about how this level is gonna work. Now we've got all our weapons already, and I think I do want the shotgun and, what are these things called again? How do I... the Hellcrow, right. These sickles are pretty freaking cool, and you don't have to worry about reloading them. So, to me, that's a big win. And they can, like, slice through things along their path, I think. So, yeah, I like those because I don't have to think about them as much. The pistols require a lot of precision. The Vulcan is basically a rocket launcher, but you have to reload it pretty often. So I'm going to go with these. And yeah, we're gonna stick with Street Guardian for now, I guess, and we'll just see
how we do. I know what you're thinking. In fact, Hell was thinking it too. You can't lose that bad 4 times in a row and think winning is in your future.
Hey, Crypto Bros do it.
Everyone was starting to think the same thing. The unknowns, the Hellsinger, so on. But what would it mean? Maybe the unknown takes the throne of the judge. Maybe worse. No one was sure. But that memory of mine about her, that flash, made me sure about one thing. The All wasn't going to be able to ignore us.
The All?
Things had gone too far. And when things go too far in hell, well, then it gets complicated.
There's that intro music.
I knew the end was coming.
My orders are to safeguard the Hells, so I must do the unthinkable now.
I'll tell you this. Whoever said hell's other people never met an angel.
Hell has angels now? Does this mean we finally get a different kind of boss fight?
I was not looking forward to meeting any of Heaven's reps.
Oh, that is why it was an angel. Okay. I missed what the credits were on the music.
Me? Yeah.
I'm really surprised that they don't... Oh, okay, if you pause, they show it. That's cool. Oh, this... I'm pretty sure... I might be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure this guy was also at that Gamescom concert, so I might end up recognizing this. Also, wait, what's in the compendium? Is that just because of the location? Yeah, so it's the same thing that I already read. Sure seems like there's places to explore here, also.
Crazy the judge would call on heaven, right? 1,000 hells to Marshall, and she turns to the oath.
Alright, that seems like where we're supposed to go. So what's over here? Oh yeah, also one thing I wanted to do, sorry for interrupting the music, I wanted to reduce my mouse sensitivity a bit more, because I realized that I've been jerking the mouse all over the place. Also, I'm kind of paying attention to my sync. Oh, it actually just warps me back, but thou must, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at my sync and it's not good, so let's try messing with this again. I wonder if I should actually mess with it the other direction. Why do I... No, that seems worse. Why do I have this much trouble with the sync? I really hope it's not that different tracks are different amounts of off-sync themselves. That would be unfortunate. Oh, I do not want to be close to that thing. off sync again. Given that perfects are important on higher difficulties, this worries me. Especially since also the sync will be harder, like harsher then too.
Did its sanctimonious heavenly avenger thing.
Oh, that's interesting.
Demons and angels on the same side. It was awkward.
Whoa, why did my game like freeze up there? That was weird. I can't land there. But yeah, I think this is the song that I heard at the Gamescom concert that they broadcast online. Alright, but I want to try going up again. I can't do anything up here anyway? Really? That's not very exciting. I thought my meter was full, but it's not. Now it is. These guys seem painful. I might actually die here. Alright, maybe not. But I'm down to 4x, which is super awful. Dude was over there. Where are you? You're over here now. My problem with that weapon is I always end up killing things when I want to execute them. Like, I don't get the slaughter kill. Oh, hi, where did you come from? still trying to look around and see if I can find coats of arms, but I've only found like one in the entire game so far, so my track record is not good. I'm expecting enemies there. There we go. I'm surprised that got him. Almost fell on that. Are we done here? Oh, there you are. Took way too much damage there. I didn't blow him up. I don't understand this guy's attacks at all.
No love lost between the angels and us, no sir. I did get the sense they were even more depressed being here than us.
I mean, yeah? You're an angel, you got sent to hell? That doesn't seem like a good deal. Speaking of good, we're increasingly off rhythm again for some reason. I still don't understand this. It feels like the game can't even be consistent with its own synchronization. Nope, that's still not good. I'm gonna increase it again, I guess. No? What? I don't understand the sync in this game anymore. All of those are consistently not perfect. I don't get it. Why do I keep having to change this? Okay, so he has like an area of attack. Oh, hi. Well, I probably wasted that. That's a lot of dudes.
Yeah, Judge was desperate, all right.
Yeah, I should actually use the ultimates, you know. No big deal. Oh, also we're up to the boss, apparently. Let's look around here a little bit. It's too bad too bad that pause doesn't cast light to make this easier to look around a little bit. But yeah, they sure left a spicy fight for the end there. Alright, so I've got full on that, I've got full on that. I'm getting some rendering glitches going on right here. Is this an invisible wall, or can I go over there? Oh, it warps you back, okay. It's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, there's another rendering glitch. I haven't noticed glitches like that prior to this level. There could still be a coat of arms around here in the outskirts. Wait, is that an invisible wall? That's an invisible wall. I imagine this will also warp me back. Yep. That's unfortunate. Because, like, there's a bit of an exploration aspect in finding the coats of arms, but wait, did it just lower my multiplier when it warped me back? That's stupid. Oh, I guess that's actually where I'm going. But I'm pretty sure I was at 8x, and then I was suddenly at 4x. That's dumb, that, like, you're testing the boundaries of the map and getting punished for it? Why would you do that? That's asshole game design. I mean, of course, if you're going for score, you're probably just beelining it anyway, but... Oh, that doesn't work. Can't really land there. Guess what? Same boss music as every other level. Guess what? It's gonna be the same boss as every other level, too. Because the angels were actually regular enemies. So let's see what new attacks this has this time. Oh, I'm glad I wasn't standing there, because I would have been in lava. What the heck is going on? course, as soon as I use that, it warps away. It's drawing me to the center. I don't really know what's happening here. Well, didn't see that until it was too late. Are there other enemies left? There we go. Oh, I didn't need that. Whoops, that was offbeat. Oh no, not these guys. Nice, I flailed that so that I could actually slaughter him. I think it's vulnerable then, and I didn't notice. Alright, didn't like me doing that. So what am I supposed to do here? I'm stuck in lava and there is nowhere to land. There we go. Of course you made me waste that, because you just warped. Alright, it's dead. I'm wasting your time. You're the one who keeps attacking me with the same boss in every level. It had some. It definitely had some new mechanics there, though, so that was interesting. All right, new hell unlocked. New torments, of course. Oof. Time spent to 16x, only 58%. That's a pretty abysmal. Alright, so what do we got? Oh, Death's Edge. Let's see how we do. This is the one that the weak... There's no health drops, but the weaker you are, the stronger you are. Last time, I'm pretty sure I almost took no hits, if not entirely. Alright, so Persephone, the Hounds... I can work with Persephone for most of this, probably. Oh, not with these guys, though. This is going to be a problem. Also, plenty of things to blow myself up on. I thought you were dead. Was there another one? That'll work. Don't even know what hit me. I'm almost dead. The problem with this is it muffles your audio, which makes it harder to hear things. Oh man. Damn. This is a long one. But really the biggest problem are the angels. That was pretty... Jeez, 99 kills for that. That's kind of grueling. And honestly, I'm not even interested in that particular sigil anyway, so like I might actually just skip that for now. Let's try the other two first. This gives me Street Guardian 3, so this I'm interested in. Alright, Hellcrow, I can deal with that. 60 demons on the beat. You start with 10 seconds. These things seem to be dying faster than they should be. What's left? Oh, I didn't even see him there. I'm gonna lose this because I was not doing stuff for too long. They hit me mid-dash. That seems a little unfair.
Now we're talking.
Wait, what? Why would he say now we're talking when I missed the objective? Also, really? Like, I'm thinking that I wasn't paying attention to the top right, but I'm guessing the marionettes on those guys don't count, which probably didn't help me there. I mean, it's funny because, like, other than that one part early on, I thought I was doing okay at constantly killing things. But yeah, I forgot about hits on the beat dealing extra damage, which actually makes it harder to, like, get slaughters when you want them. I'm never ready for these guys. And they're always coming in pairs too, and I'm never ready for that. Yep, I'm dead. I got completely wrecked that time.
Right?
These torments are a hell of a difficulty spike over anything previously. I didn't even get to the second marker that time. I have to wonder though, like, do the difficulty levels also apply to these? Because, like, once you unlock these, you've unlocked them, I would think, so... That is something I've kind of wondered about. The problem is they don't really have an audio tell to when they're attacking, and if you don't see it, you're gonna get hit by it. Crap, one of these guys, I'm gonna run out of time.
Pretty good.
Don't give me a shield guy in this nonsense. I don't have time for that, literally. And that was actually... I didn't get shield guys the first time, and yet that was fewer kills than the first time. Well, I would like to keep trying at this one till we get it, because I actually use this sigil. Well, I ran right into that. Again, it's the shield guy. It's always the shield guy. If I had used my ultimate on that right away, it might have worked. I was a little late in using that. Why didn't you die? That was dumb. trying a different strategy this time. Sword everything. Which is probably going to backfire.
Mighty fine, but I reckon she could have eked out more.
I'll eke you. So what did I get to? About the same, actually. Even when I did sword only, got about the same place. I failed because I used the slaughter. That's dumb. Oy. I have to wonder if the higher level torments are sometimes actually harder than the actual endgame. But I've gotten 1 or 2 level 3s before and did not have this much trouble with them, other than when the RNG screwed me. That was the thing that happened once. Walked right past him. totally didn't see him there. Who's left? I think I accidentally got that guy this time.
Now we're talking.
Where is everybody? There was nobody there. What am I supposed to do? As far as I could tell, I killed everything, and there were no other enemies. Hey, Omega. I'm jammed right now, because, I don't know how to actually not run out of time in this. We're trying to go for the Street Guardian 3 sigil, since I actually use that sigil right now. Not that it particularly matters much, but... The enemies in this do seem deterministic, though. How are you not dead? That wasted time. He screwed me over by being up there. I actually did it.
I gotta drink a shot now. Damn.
You think you gotta drink a shot now? Good grief. You like ultimate sovereignty because it sounds badass? So yeah, there really was like a dead time of several seconds right before the last wave, and that's what failed me the previous time. So, like, you need several seconds left over. That's kind of unfortunate. Hey, Prime. By the way, Prime, drop your Bandcamp link. You still got that Prime Xmas, discount code going on for, like, one more day, right? And then the Dread Templar soundtrack comes out the day after, doesn't it? I finally bought some of the stuff on there. Yeah, he does. His name works for that. Okay, so we got that. Let's try weapon trickery. Is this the one where it switches? Yeah, this is the one where it switches your weapon every time, which is going to be interesting given our weapon pool is bigger now, but it also doesn't require reloads, so that's kind of an upside. But yeah, check out the stuff at that Bandcamp site. There's some good stuff there. I picked up the Ashes soundtracks, the Ashes 2063 soundtracks. I picked up the Bastion of Chaos track. I picked up the... there's that collection that has like the anniversary remix of a remix of Contagion and like 4 or 5 other things in it. There's a bunch of other good stuff there too. I did not pick up all of it. I tried to restrain myself. But again, Prime Xmas is the code for that, to give you a discount when you add things to your cart. All right, so now we have to kill things with each weapon we are handed. Now I have to get used to not having the damage bonus. Also, what's this big rock doing here? That seems not helpful. Didn't I just kill that guy? I guess it just gave me the same weapon twice. Shows you how underwhelming this weapon is and why I don't use it. It's a freaking rocket launcher, but it does like nothing for damage. I was... yeah, I was wondering about that. I was like, was it intentional that the Dread Templar soundtrack is releasing the day after the sale? It felt like it could have been intentional. I had assumed that was planned, but I don't know. But... is that just like when they gave you the green light to release it, basically? Because it's going on your Bandcamp, right? Okay, so it always starts with this weapon, I guess. Either that or lucky twice. Stop running away from me, jeez. Ow.
Now we're talking.
I still don't get why he says now we're talking when I don't actually... I guess because I got... oh, I didn't realize that the requirement is that low for the first two versus the third. The plan was to release the album the same day as the game. Oh, right, okay. So, wait. Is this the full game as in multiple episodes now? Because I'm trying to remember, was the first episode of Dread Templar released before? But yeah, these torments are getting much trickier with this iteration. Well, they're all dead. Totally off beat there. This is not going to end well.
Now we're talking.
They really should at least allow you overtime to finish an execution. That's really dumb that you can run out of time because you did a slaughter. First episode, then 2 episodes, and current... yeah, oh, the full release is 5? Jeez, I didn't realize it's had that many iterations already. You guys have been busy. when was it in you know, single episode early access? Because I feel like that wasn't that long ago. Although I guess, was Dread Templar in the first Realms Deep? Was that when I played the demo? In which case it's actually been like a year and a half. Which, I mean, still, you've been busy. That's a decent clip, a decent pace for 5 episodes. Yeah, so like this game looks super polished, but there are things every so often that just have me like, did they really think this through? And that execution thing is one of them. The shoddiness of the calibration test is another. And the fact that I've had to, like, readjust my calibration, like, 3 times. Especially since, like, the margin for error is smaller on higher difficulties. Oh, this is a good time to be stuck with this. I don't know who I killed, but it wasn't this guy. Shouldn't those guys be 2 hits and then critical? Who's left? Oh, that jerk.
I don't get the hate out of a dead archdemon, and she could beat it more.
And she could beat it more. Well, apparently, yes, that is actually true. I could beat it more. It was right there. If you gave me more time, I could beat it more. It's like I could care less. Yeah, this was one of the songs I'm pretty sure that got performed at the Gamescom concert that they did for Metal Hellsinger last year. But I have noticed that the last couple of songs have been higher BPM, so they require more, you know, faster thinking, more precision. I'm shooting right at you. Come on, die. Who's left?
Sweet.
Okay. At first, I wasn't sure whether I missed him too many times or whether I got it. We actually got it this time. Devastation and Dissolution are your favorite ones. Does it actually show the song names somewhere in, like, the level list? Because I feel like you have to go into the level to see the song name. The first 8 attacks after switching weapons don't use ammo. See, I didn't realize, I didn't even pay attention to this sigil the first time to notice that there was a specific number there. That is kind of good. But I think I'd still rather use the sigils that I focused on. I mean, like, again, especially if you're, like, trying to do anything in terms of scoring, like, you're going to want to use certain ones. See, the thing is, it doesn't tell you anywhere here for speed. Yeah, I could see that. So, like, well, that's leaderboards. That's not what I want. And statistics. Like, how they even lay this out like a record album cover. They don't show you the credits to the song on each track. It's at the start of the level, and as if you pause the level, it'll show it there too, but you have to go into the level to see it. That's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, my favorites have to be the one on Stygia, and I'm biased, but was Incasus the one with Matt Heafy? I think it was. Yeah, it was. It was that. So far, those are the ones that, like, I mean, I already came in having heard Stygia, because I played the demo. But Stygia is just so catchy that, like, you can't argue with this song. Incasus' Devastation. Okay. Alright, well, let's see. So, I did... Well, I guess we should try this one again. I didn't bother trying this more than once. This is a very long, torment, though. I just figured I would move on since I'm not as interested in this sigil right now. Because you can't heal on this, so I already took damage. That's not great. Yeah, see, I shouldn't be taking that damage. I can never tell those guys, like, I can't tell the marionettes apart, but the marionettes are the ones that explode. Nihil is this... Alright, so that's the one I'll be getting to next, then. Why did you start with that? And also, do you not have, like, you know, a limited range on that? That's kind of overpowered if you can just hit me wherever. Do not explode yourself. That would be a bad idea. There we go. Didn't see you. They really need to have audio tells for those guys' attacks. Because otherwise, if you don't see them, you're going to get hit by it. So, like, I don't know how people, you know, go doing these without getting hit and shit like that. As far as I'm concerned, there's no way you're doing that. Because there are insufficient audio cues to do it. How did... not have done that. Wow, he actually did it. Alright.
All's one.
Yeah, the weapons, I mean, the way that it all works with the music is really cool. And the weapons, everything looks super cool, too. Like, the visual design of this game is great. But man, that was a freaking effort. 75% more damage when low on health. I don't even know what the first one was. I'm guessing 50. Alright, so now we have all the torments tackled. And I've been tackling all the torments at the very least. So we do have Nihil to go into next. I think I'm gonna take a quick break before we do that. But let me I'll let the sample loop while I'm on break. Yeah, the game does a really good job of making you feel the impact of staying on beat. But it also just like makes you want to stay on beat. Like it really like kind of hits that home as hard as it can. Alright, so I'll be back in a minute, and then we'll try out this this level next. Alright, let's see what we got here. Sounds pretty interesting. First of all, what lore do we have here? Nihil was the kind of hell that wasn't really supposed to exist. Kind of airy and cold relative to some others. Stories said it was a kind of proto-hell, split off from someplace in the heavens, but demons lie, so the truth is hard to figure. Alright, let's get the timer rolling again. And see what we got. Yeah, gonna keep my loadout the same.
So there we were. Angels coming down and shaking loose something big in my mind. What were flashes before had become a whole damn memory. Rushing in, bright as fire.
Oh yeah, amnesia. Also something in common with Neon White.
Now I silence you, lost soul. Your music belongs to me, and me alone.
But why?
You shall never rise as the Hellsinger as long as I rule.
Thing is, something was off. I mean, Judge said everything, but it just didn't sit right.
No, I do not fear the prophecy. Does heaven? You lie. But for the sake of the hells, I will believe you. Now, lend me your aid, and I will put this upstart in her place. In the name of the hells, I subject myself to dissolution.
That sounds like mistakes. Yeah, oh yeah, that's what the red judge is. It's the RAAA.
Back then, my mind was still too foggy to see what was happening with heaven and the judge. But what with the angels showing up, that story about some character known as the Hellsinger defeating an archangel didn't seem so crazy to anybody anymore.
So what does the dissolution accomplish?
Have mercy. We were in for it here.
Was not expecting the slight electronic elements to that.
Thing is, we really didn't know what we were up against to meet him.
Nihil. Alright, that's how we're pronouncing it. Aw. This guy just gets free hits whenever he wants.
What was this illusion anyway? Something coming apart, maybe.
Can't land up there. I guess I'm going down there. I was gonna say, you're not dead yet. I was almost dead, though. Hang on. Break stuff and increase our fury. That guy just ran right into my sword as I was indiscriminately swinging it. Where? Wasn't there just a dude here?
No one expected her to make it so.
Did he just run off a cliff? I'm confused. Void Stalker? I don't like the sound of that. That's one way to deal with it. Did I leave any health back here? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that guy just walked out. These guys were asleep at the helm. I really want to think there could totally be a coat of arms here, but I'm not seeing anything. Alright, you kind of get pushed away from that. Oh, you're a shield guy. Let's just do that. Oh, now I'm gonna regret doing that. Oh, I do not want to be near you. Please let me out. Well, might die here. Somehow didn't die. Alright. I have had so many near deaths on GOAT difficulty. I'm realizing that this kind of rhythm is enough to keep me charged up. I don't have to always be doing constant, but you do have to be doing every beat every so often. Interesting place for a 16X. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, suddenly a different part of the song. Did not expect it to be that long to have a break here. I really didn't need that Fury Max, I should have saved it. But you never know when you won't be able to go back. I don't know if that opens up again later. You know what this reminds me of? I was trying to place it. I was thinking Evanescence, but that's wrong. But, We Are the Fallen, which was basically the follow-up group of basically all the original Evanescence members, minus Amy Lee, of course. It reminds me, I think it reminds me of one of their songs. Of course, they don't do screaming either. But, like, just that choral line, that in particular. interesting thing is, it seems like if you if you reload, but then you go into a slaughter, when you're at the point in the reload where you would get the quick reload, it seems like it gives you the quick reload anyway. At least with the shotgun. That was very unwise. I'm hitting the wrong button all over the place. There's too much crap going on here. Totally gonna take a death here. Wait. Well, not if I would have killed him. Maybe not.
They were really throwing everything but the kitchen sink now.
They sure were. Weird, I was like offbeat there for a second, but now we're back. Come on, surely they could be hiding more stuff down here. I still have only found one coat of arms in the entire game so far. Yeah, so that does not open up again. Oh, okay, as soon as I open that, we're suddenly in the boss approach. I still think it doesn't make sense that they don't allow you to not have to keep your combo up after each part of the level. Like, as long as that door is sealed, it should be like this, where you don't need to worry about keeping your fury maxed. They could I feel like they could have easily have done that. But, I don't know. If they can do it before bosses, they ought to be able to do it before you progress in the level, too. Just seems weird. And annoying when you're, you know, trying to look around for secrets, but also would rather not lose your fury. Neat effects there. Kinda feels like the game doesn't want me to stand here.
Laws of hell. Whatever the judge had done, they were getting twisted. Split.
Is there, though? That's the thing, is like, I thought there weren't enemies between sections as long as you don't open the door. So as long as that red thing is intact, there shouldn't be enemies. Because otherwise...
Hellsinger. Nihil will be destroyed for nothing.
I didn't go through the door.
No. Not if I stand against you. We shall be lost into time and space together.
Alright, thanks Prime for hanging out. And congrats on the impending release of Dread Templar. I do need to play that at some point. Oh, you can shoot around that. Okay. I am looking you in the eyes. What do you think I've been doing this whole time that I've been, you know, shooting you with scythes and shit? Who are you? The same boss I've been fighting every stage? Ow. This doesn't seem to be working. The problem is, like, I'm not looking at what she's shooting at me because I'm trying to hit her. What are these slow bullets? Are we in the Matrix now? Why are there two of you? I don't know. Also, I'm noticing that I need to tweak my calibration again. This is not a good time to have to do that. Like, why is everything just good? Or does that happen? Does that happen at lower multipliers? I don't think so, because I was tweaking it at the very beginning of the round before. I'm not hitting it. Unless it's because I'm hitting the wrong one. You've said that before. Oh yeah, well your defeat is Romaine. I was trying to execute it, but for some reason it was like, nope, we're just gonna kill it immediately. Probably gonna take a death here, unless there's health. Oh, there's one of you guys too. Just me, or am I not hitting either one? Are there more than two now? There are more than two now. So this is a little unreasonable. Shouldn't have done that. How am I supposed to avoid all this? I don't think I have any health I can get back from the arena anymore. By the time you find it, you have to frickin' do it all over again. not gonna hit it with that. Okay. Can't help but think, you know, they just keep leading us on this breadcrumb chase here. Like, yeah, I'll meet you in this place. I'll meet you in this place. Oh, I'll meet you. Eventually they'll run out of places, I guess, is where we're getting to here. Alright, new torments. Jeez, the last set was nasty enough. Let's see what we got here. New hit streak boon. We finally got the last one of these. The explosive slaughters boon turns your slaughters into area-affecting explosions. See, that seems like not a good thing all the time, because unless it gives you health for all of the for anyone caught in the explosion, because sometimes you want multiple slaughters. Although I guess I don't know if slaughters always give you full health. Alright, well, I had slightly less crappy 16x Fury this time, but still mostly crappy overall. Alright, so what was the deal with this one? Yeah, this was the angry guy. Yeah, I know, right? They're just dangling the carrot over and over again. Alright, so this you have to perform ultimate kills. Okay. We've got Persephone and Hellcrow and Terminus. That I can work with that. That's basically my preferred loadout anyway. Except they reverse Persephone and Hellcrow from how I usually have it. Yeah, I should have been actually. I didn't realize my ultimate was.
Try again sometimes.
I didn't realize it was charged that quickly, and so yeah, I didn't actually kill anything with my ultimate. I need to remember that it charges faster in this. Alright, where's the rest of the enemies? That was a waste. I apparently can't hit him from here? This is a crappy arena.
Try again.
So the problem with this is I can't fucking find enemies. How am I supposed to do this if I can't find anything to kill? Kind of an important part of making making challenges and not actually impossible. I shouldn't be using this weapon for this. Yeah. You have to actually plan what you're going to use at which points of this. And the sword is not a good thing to use there. The sword might not ever be a good thing to use because, there is a lot of distance in this map and you don't want to have to cover it. Well, that was not great. That would work, though. Oh, okay. Hi. I'm gonna run out of time. Yep.
Mighty fine, but I reckon she could have eked out more.
Yeah, I was wasting too much time towards the end there. How close was I? Oh, jeez. I'm not getting anywhere close with these. I feel like I don't want to use the Hellcrow, though, because limited range. Oh, you're not dead? At least this racks up ultimate kills kind of fast. I already had my ultimate, like, filled again. Aw, man.
I reckon she could have eked out more.
How close was I that time? Pretty close. Yeah, so actually, that weapon is pretty good for that purpose. Because the shotgun, you get one blast, but the Hellcrow, you get, like, the whole swarm. So maybe that is the secret. Get close enough to use that.
Just started.
Okay, maybe don't use it at the beginning then, I don't know. Again, wasn't enough stuff for me to kill. Why didn't that one count?
No one heard the music now. There was still more to do.
Did I hit him with my regular instead of the ultimate? Is that why? I don't know, I had that one good run and now I can't get it again. The sword seems like the last thing you want to use, though. I mean, I guess you could use it as well as the health row. It has a similar kind of ultimate. I think you need to, like, stay at range for it to hit.
Weren't the Unknown's best job, but she'd get it next time.
Yeah, I think you have to be at that range for it to hit things. That's probably why it's failing me sometimes. It's really good if you have mobs of the little guys, but trying to balance like what to use when is rather confusing in this. And if you can get those guys lined up, then this would work just as well for them. I totally with that, so that's great.
Warming up.
How did I do it that one time that I got to like 27 or something? Actually, I just got an idea. Well, it's bound to backfire, but I have an idea anyway. I was hoping I would kill that, but I didn't. How am I only at 21? Stop moving.
Unknown beat the hate out of a dead archdemon, and she could beat it more.
I could beat it more if it would stop moving so I could actually hit it. So, well, the idea I had was basically to try stockpiling ultimate for multiple weapons, but I ended up just deciding to go for more scythe kills. Did I have ultimate? I didn't think I had quite built it up again yet. Also, I'm not using the sword. And maybe I should try mixing that in. See, that guy doesn't move. I like that when he does that. That didn't hit, did it? Restart. It didn't hit the guy it needed to hit because the marionettes don't count. Whoops, that was bad. Nope, I keep missing that guy. I cannot rely on myself to actually kill those guys with the shotgun ultimate. Because I never hit what I need to hit. Either that or it's just not killing him, I don't know. I lucked out there. It'd be nice if you'd actually fucking kill him. I hit him multiple times with it. I just was confused by the distance. That's not a good setup. Like, that is not a good situation to use that in. Okay, sure. Switch to sword, and then suddenly a bunch of dudes that are really easy to kill with the sword show up. I'm pretty sure that ended up being sheer dumb luck and not strategy. It was the one thing that I had any likelihood of having, like, near ultimate with, and it turns out I did. So... even then... Okay, so I think 0.5% was the first level. Alright, so next is... Wait. So I just did that. We didn't do this yet, right? Right. So Slaughter Mastery 2 will be next. I need to take another break. I don't know what strategy I used that you thought was worth stealing. I don't think there was anything in there. I don't know if there was anything in there actually of merit. But speaking of stealing this strategy, one of the 2 songs remaining, at least judging... Well, actually, wait. Is it 2 songs? Yeah, there's 2 songs remaining. I'm not going to spoil the next one yet. One of them has to be Surge from System of a Down, though, so... We'll see if we can get there tonight, but the torments are keeping me at bay for the time being, and I'd like to go in order, so we're going to try the remaining torments here first when I get back. Okay. 2 torments remaining. Let me get out of this, and we can start with the Slaughter Mastery, which hopefully will not give me as hard of a time, but let's see. I forget, so does this actually require slaughters? Yes, okay. Slaughter 25 demons. That sounds like it should be reasonable. Well, what do we have? We only have the hounds. That's the only projectile weapon we have to work with. Probably going to rely on the sword as much as possible. Question is, what kind of enemies are they going to throw at me? Glad I missed that big attack, because that would have killed it in one shot. Whoops. Forgot what I was attacking. Why did those guys just die immediately? That was no sweat whatsoever. So yeah, some types of the challenges are just easier than other types of challenges, I guess, too. Defeat waves of elite demons. Oh yeah, alright, this... Especially with the new elites that are available now, I'm worried about this. Like, don't make me slay a frickin' blast, one of those blast dudes at close range with Terminus, that would be awful. The name is slipping by me right now. Yeah, those guys. Didn't see the guy behind him. I say don't make me slay this guy with a melee, and then I try to slay him with a melee myself anyway. Why did that not heal me? Probably gonna die. Now I have only the sword left. This is a lot of guys at once. And it's one of those. Yeah, so
there was still more to do.
I didn't think this challenge prevented you from getting health from slaughters. And yeah, that's not great. Yeah, slaughters give no health drops. So we need to try to make those health drops last longer, and I should probably forego using the sword until I'm forced to use it. I will use it for these guys, though, because I don't know how else to deal with them. I should use my ultimate more. I'm gonna restart. If I had known there was 2 more of them right there, I would have used the ult then. I wonder, though, I guess if you get auto-switched off the weapon, though, you just lose the ultimate charge? That would kind of suck. Whoops. Took a long walk off a short pier. Really?
Oh.
Huh? I'm very confused. So it never took away the pistols? I thought the last time I played the Giant Slayer challenge, I was eventually on only sword. Okay. That is not how I expected that to work. So 4x is still the minimum, because I'm pretty sure level 2, 4x was the minimum already. But enter Hells at 16x. This is the thing you would want for score runs, I would have to imagine. I was assuming that it would already make you enter at the minimum before, so like I figured you would enter at 2x and then at 4x, and then I was assuming it would go to 8x, but I guess that would be too much of a crutch. But, if this starts you at 16x to begin with, I would have to figure that this would be the sigil that you would want for score. Because as nice as it is to have the thing to not drop combos immediately or whatever, or streaks, hit streaks, ideally you don't want to be dropping hit streaks anyway. So maybe I should just go ahead and equip that one now. Alright, but I do that from the loadout, which is in this menu once we go into the next thing anyway. So, what do we have next? In case you were wondering, Acheron is pronounced Acheron. I only know that because he said it in the previous level. I know, we learn something new every day. I mean, that was the case with Yelm before. Wishful thinking, maybe, but if we dealt different with them infernal cogwheels here, maybe our ride wouldn't have been so rough. The way he says that makes it sound like we, I mean, this is supposedly the second to last stage, I think, but, that makes it sound like there's more to it than that. Guess we'll have to find out. I don't know if we'll get there tonight, but, let's see how far we can get. We don't have pause. That's interesting. That suggests plot development. So I was gonna do Unyielding Fury. So the other thing I'm realizing is, like, I didn't think Giant Slayer was what gave me Unyielding Fury the first 2 times. Was it, though? Like, do they actually mix and match the reward with which type of torment it's on? I was assuming it was always the same one, and I thought for the most part it was. I may just not be remembering. Wait a sec. I can have 2 of these equipped? I've been playing with 1 of these equipped the entire time. You're telling me I can have 2 of these equipped? Apparently. Well, oops. Oh, there's actually a scroll bar here, too, because they can just barely not... I mean, if they shrank these a little bit, but then it would be like a feng shui nightmare with these, I guess, because it wouldn't be the same size. If they shrunk these a little bit, they could fit all of them on the one screen. I feel like I might have opted for that. It's far enough across that you're not likely to, like, be super irritated by them not lining up. I don't know.
Even the disillusion didn't work.
Here we go.
Me and Unknown, we were at the top of our game, and it looked like nothing could hold us off. But there was one more trick in their book.
Yes, I considered that before. But their bond is too strong, and it will weaken me greatly. I suppose I have no choice any longer. By the All, I invoke the curse of dispossession.
Is that... Yep, that's the curse of... Aha, yoink!
The judge took me.
Eh.
Had to happen, I guess.
I mean, she can just
Honestly,
do that?
I'm just surprised it took her so long.
Exactly.
You know how before I told you I'd started remembering as we beat the judge's aspects? Well, see, I used to be someone else. Maybe you guessed. An angel. And I wasn't the middle management rank and file type neither. No, sir. On the right hand of the All, singing hallelujah forever and a day. My gig? Be the instrument of the All. Not to judge, to see and hear and give voice and praise. Boring, huh? I hated every song I ever sang up in heaven. All but one. Hers. The one that could change it all. So I got myself cast down for the unknown. Boy, I tell you what, that took some doing too. But that's a whole other story. I waited an eternity for her. Kept my mouth shut. Became, well, this.
I have to imagine keeping his mouth shut was hard.
If I had to be an instrument, I was gonna play what I loved. Which would have been fine except for one little thing. Yep, that spell. Judge had me now. She's gonna find out everything I knew and everything I didn't even know I knew.
So how is this gonna work?
This was Acheron. Gears and cogs. Machinery of damnation. She's in the right spot, only, well, without me.
And yet you're still talking.
So yeah, Unknown was solo now, but our bond wasn't broken. Just, on hiatus.
Shouldn't have done that.
Acheron wasn't
Interesting.
always so bad. Used to be
Shipping
the most
container?
orderly hell.
For the first time in a while, this is actually a slower tempo song. Yeah, there's like boosts everywhere. So that you can stay topped off since you don't have pause to do it for you. What just hit me? Oh, the bombs are still here. Well, that's the first time I've gone under 16 in the whole level.
Salt heavy in the air now. Illumination. down here. Not ever. The tunnel's so dark and deep, ain't no one ever come back from it.
Oh, dashing also keeps the... Well, no, it was keeping the meter up, and then it wasn't. Am I going backwards? Nope, guess not. Probably picked the worst time to use that, but that'll work. Interesting jump there. I just kind of dashed over the edge. How did I lose that much fury there? It would help if I could see him. Oh, now I can, sure. Again, nearly died.
Here they come for her. But she don't run.
Isn't that where I came from? No, I guess not. Alright. I was confused.
Under that sky, any other spirit would have turned back. Not you.
Whoops, that was too slow. Hi. So, where am I going? I don't know if I'm supposed to go down there or not. I guess not yet, anyway. Neither of those were the actual Master of Puppets. These guys are very good at running away, actually. Yeah, I'm guessing you don't want to fall down there. Well, he's dead. Line of sight? Question mark? Why do they keep giving us pairs of these guys now? This is really an inconvenient place to be doing this.
Everything building to this moment. Chaos come home for the judge.
Well, since 4x is my minimum anyway, I might as well look around a little bit. We got an entire boat here.
Years keep grinding souls down to nothing and back. Forever.
Didn't mean to do that. That's awkward. Invisible wall.
Last aspect waited ahead. After that, the judge herself.
I guess that means we're close to the final boss. Maybe. How did I manage to get the one farther away? So much for that 16x. Okay, I think we're at the end.
But she was close to doing it, being the Hellsinger.
Let's see if there's anything interesting. We got like clock tower elements here at the end with the gears and stuff. We've got classic Velveeta. Yeah, I don't think you can increase your multiplier going in either. This mission is really hard. This level is really hard just in terms of like scoring, because you have to be quick because you don't have cause to keep your multiplier up. I'm not seeing anything around here in terms of potential for... Unless I can get up there. I'm kind of guessing they don't intend for you to do that, though. Yeah, that's a ceiling, it looks like. Big open area. What are they going to pull on us this time?
Come then. Reclaim the skull if you can. And finish your song. Because I am ready.
You are, huh? What the? Alright, never mind. It's not just a wide open expanse.
Observe the wheels of fate.
Well, that's good. Incoming shit show. Why is all the health down here? I don't think I was hitting it. That was an incredibly stupid idea. You piece of shit. I love when it makes me waste my ult like that. Sure he did. Did I tell you where I left my car keys? Because I'd really like to know. Well, you're not having a good track record with being okayed yet. So, oh shit. I wanted health from that guy, but you just freaking obliterated him. And I'm dead. That is the first time I have taken a death in the entire thing. And yeah, this is the menu you get. So you can resurrect, or you can restart, or you can end. This is why I played on this difficulty, not the third one. I mean, I would like to say that. How are you not dead yet? Now you're dead. I was almost dead twice. So that's a hell of a fight. But I mean, yeah, throwing two of the big ones at you at the end, like, on the last phase like that, that's pretty rude. Good luck dealing with that on higher difficulties. Good grief. So Shale is gonna be the last stage, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be playing the higher difficulties. Not without getting a much better hang of this than I have right now. And new torments. These are probably the final torments, huh? I suppose I could have done math before. It's like, well, we have, yeah. There's seven of those sigils, right? And there's 3 of each, so then there's got to be 7 levels that give you sigils if you get 3 per level. It's not even hard math. So has it really only been 7 levels other than the tutorial and... No, even this had 3, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess so. This game's shorter than I thought. It's, you know, it's still a decent chunk of time if you play through it and try to do all the torments and stuff. But, I don't know, I was gonna guess maybe, you know, 10 or so levels, but this looks like it's gonna be like 8 plus the tutorial. I mean, which is not to say, like, there's... Some of these levels are a decent size, too. Like, you don't want them to be drawn out too long, but they're not, like, super quick. They do get more, like, they do get more elaborate in terms of the environment designs. I thought the environment design of this was really cool. With, like, you got all the industrial stuff going on, too. Alright, so this is... Oh, God, we gotta do the no healing again. Well, let's see if we can do it. 99... Was it always 99 demons, or is that unique to the third one? Oh, I didn't pay attention to my loadout. Well, that's not a good start. guy doesn't know what to do. It's hilarious. There's kind of a lot going on down there. What hit me? Oh, these guys are the worst. Now we're at the severe disadvantage of having muffled audio, which is really a bad thing to do. Like, don't make the game harder to detect sources of damage when you can't take damage. Oh, this is not a good time for those guys. Oh, come on, I tripped over it.
And when she got angry, she tried again.
No. No, I'm not trying that again. What a huge waste of time. Let's try this one. This will be even worse. The second one of these gave me a lot of trouble, so let's see what happens with this one. Also, this is the same exact arena that the second one was in, too. Bad time to do that. Alright, where is everybody? Alright.
Done.
Just
All's
railed him at the
won.
end. That actually wasn't as bad this time. Who would have expected that? And that's 1% every beat. Yeah, geez, I had to try the second one of those, like, probably more than 5 times, maybe less than 10. That I got on the first try. Alright, let's see about Slaughter Mastery. Now, this is the one... Was this the one that you don't... No, this isn't the one that Slaughters don't heal you. Okay, so just do Slaughters. Again, this level. They used this level a lot in the last couple. Oh, this is the only weapon I have? Okay. The only projectile weapon I have? I missed the freaking reload. That's a lot of you. Whoops. Well, that one doesn't count. What? Oh, that is not what I thought there was.
Hold up, I gotta drink a shot now. Damn.
I just got an achievement called No Rest for the Wicked, but why? I didn't get all of them yet. It says completed all torments, but I didn't. I guess completed counts even if you don't actually unlock the sigil. Do you actually have to complete the torments? Like, you only get the sigil if you get all 3 skulls, but I assumed you can move on even without completing them, so that's now I'm wondering. Alright, let's try this one more time. Let's get one more good run of Death's Edge, but I think I'd rather move on to the end in the interest of, like, actually maybe completing the story playthrough tonight. And then we can spend more time on the rest of this stuff later. Line of sight is sometimes a little bit fickle in this. Well, that was bad. I just got hit by a ton of damage.
That weren't the Unknown's best job, but she get it next time.
So what was that, 98? Yeah, fuck you, game. We're not doing that again. What a colossal, absolute fucking waste of my time. I'm gonna take a break and then we'll try the last level. Alright, so we're back. I feel like I was thinking during the break, it occurs to me, one key difference, and it's interesting because, like, this kind of gets back to, like, the kind of stuff that might have, like, detracted from the experience on other precision FPSs prior to Neon White, like Cloud Bolt and stuff, that I tried and just couldn't get into. One very, very clear difference between this game and Neon White is never does it, well, alright, not never, but with very few exceptions, rarely does it ever feel like Neon White wastes the player's time. There's a couple of really long stages that, there was one that I remember dying in that, like, I couldn't see the threat that was coming until it was too late to really react to it. That was, like, the one time that I felt really bad in Neon White. Neon White does not feel like it wastes the player's time. This feels like it wastes the player's time. And that is a pretty key difference, and something that's at least worth noting in the game's design. It's unfortunate that it feels that way, but it feels that way. I mean, why do you have to make a frickin', like, ridiculously drawn-out thing here that requires killing 99 things? And, yeah, I just killed 98. Granted, I was on borrowed time for most of the end of that because I was at, like, very little health for probably the last 20 or so. The other thing, though, that I've mentioned a couple times is, like, this commits a similar mistake to, like, what Lone Ruin does when you're near death and it, like, tinges the edges of the screen and therefore makes shit harder to see, therefore making it harder to avoid dying when you really need to avoid dying. Or avoiding taking damage when you really need to avoid taking damage. This dulls the audio, including enemy sound effects, when you're low on health. Guess what makes it harder to avoid taking damage? Not being able to fucking hear where the damage is coming from. Like, for a game that is this predicated on sound design, somebody who's gotten through a Design 101 course could fucking tell you that that's a fucking stupid-ass design decision. Yeah, right. Like, and it's just like, why do games do this? Like, this obviously isn't the only one. Why do games... I mean, it's... And yes, there are other games like Astalon where if you die, it actually just makes the game harder for you. Which, fuck those games. I'm never going to play them. But, like, why would you... It makes sense that you want to do something noticeable to warn the player that they're low on health. That makes a ton of sense. Do not do it in a way that makes it easier to lose health when you no longer have health to lose. Very basic concept. And I know, I'm giving the piss to this game when it's not the only one that does that, but, like, for as cool as the sound design in this game otherwise is, although there's also the fact that, like, you can't hear some attacks coming, like the laser beam from the flying dudes and whatnot, the angels. You know, there's a couple little details there, too, but, like, that just seems like a glaring thing. Like, why? Why would you do that in a game that is clearly predicated on good sound design? Anyway, enough being on my soapbox. Let's play the last level. And we know who sings this one, because it's Process of Elimination. So spoiler alert, the trailer actually spoils the last song of the game. Because they make a big, fat, hairy deal about the fact that Surge is in this game. And here we go. He has the song for Shell. Shell ain't like any other hell. All the others are made for suffering. But Shell's sort of ground zero for it all. The Red Judge watches over everything from her throne here, waiting for the unknown, and Heaven's watching. Plus, through a quirk of design, it's also the last bulwark separating Heaven from Hell. Oh, well, isn't that a nice little coincidence? Alright, well, let's see what we've got here. Is it just gonna be a boss battle, then? They made it sound like it might just be a boss battle. Also, apparently we have pause again. I guess that we'll probably have an opening cutscene that explains that.
Not even the Judge's power could break my bond with the unknown. But Judge was right. I told him everything. Anyhow, the angels came at the Judge to put her down like a dog. Punishing the Judge for failing, I thought. It was still the Judge's domain.
Now I remember. Once
I left the gas on. Oh, what?
This is why Heaven came here. Fear, not hate. Heaven thinks I will fall, that the prophecy will come true, and the unknown will assault Heaven next.
Oh, we will?
They have little faith.
Why would we bother assaulting Heaven? They didn't steal our voice, did they? I thought she stole our voice.
Death.
So the Judge took in every damn soul in all the hells. One last hurrah to send us all into oblivion.
She's just allowed to do that?
Gonna die easy.
Okay. Well, this might be a different boss battle.
The seat of law. It all began and ended here.
This still isn't Surge. I thought by process of elimination it would have to be. It's not.
It was good to be back.
think I can land anywhere down there. Is this actually a branching path? Well, that sucks. So what's over here? Does this connect back to where I was? It probably does. I'm very confused. This is the first time there's been branching paths, but like I thought the other way was forwards because there was a dude there, but apparently it wasn't. Yeah, I probably can't go back now. Also, this level's a little dark, I feel like. Didn't realize there were two of you.
Didn't occur to me back then that maybe the judge was up to something, since she got her memory back from me and all. You don't get to rule the hells by being a dummy.
It's actually a lot more to this room than you'd think. But yeah, see, so like no other enemies are coming out because I haven't destroyed the door yet. This is what I was talking about, where like to me it would make sense for them to not require you to keep the beat here. But then once you open it, then the enemies can come through. Alright. Did not expect there to be a new room starting here. What the hell is that thing doing? I feel like that was glitching out or something. That was way faster than it should have been moving. Can't even see it. Whoops.
Maybe she had forgotten to stay too, like me.
Getting some good, some perfects here. Let's go mess with settings again. I don't understand how I can be like... I was at 31. I was at 70 or something last stream. I was at 100 when I first calibrated. None of this makes any sense. Like, why is it this variable? Alright, that's bad. And should I put it higher? Clearly not. And that's still a mixed bag. Maybe better? Maybe not? So if we're going up there, is there anything over here? I suppose that's where I came from. This level does get dark, though. I didn't expect a full level, but apparently there is one. are a lot of life crystals in here. Seriously though, why is it like 10 times darker in this than every other mission? I feel like I should just adjust the game's brightness to compensate for how off this level is in terms of brightness and contrast from every other level. Kind of jumped into that. There was a little hitch on my end there. Like seriously, I can't see the enemies, I can only see the yellow parts.
What had happened back there with the angels meant something.
Like, I'm honestly wondering if this is
Why'd
bugged.
they go after her? Why'd she get rid of her? What were they afraid of? I tell you now, I should have thought about that more.
Every so often, a bit of this game will remind me of either Perish, which is a game I did not enjoy the demo of whatsoever, but it certainly had an aesthetic to it. And maybe Sansia, but that doesn't have a demo yet as far as I know, so I haven't been able to try it. The other problem is, like, the coats of arms don't seem like the kinds of things that stand out very much. So, like, good luck spotting one from a distance. Ah, jeez. I stepped in it again. Well, so much for that. Not sure how you're supposed to get that without immediately losing it. That was a hell of a timing to get 16x back. It's just like, wah!
Seemed to me like Judge got a raw deal back there. But I guess that's heaven for you. One of these days, they're gonna get theirs.
So my beat is still going, but there's no music. The beat was basically inaudible for a long time there, but they still expected me to actually keep the beat. That's not good. What the hell were you thinking there, devs? The answer is probably they weren't. Oh, sure. Once I opened that, we're up to the boss. So I didn't actually have to do that whole time. Well, I still have only found one measly coat of arms through the entire playthrough. But they really don't incentivize finding the coats of arms well. I mean, like, yes, I would like to know more lore. I would like that. But when looking for coats of arms works at odds with every other mechanic in the game, don't waste time, don't go off beat, keep fighting enemies. It's not really well incentivized to bother looking for...
We's about to find out the hard way.
I'm assuming I shouldn't fall down there. Yeah, I shouldn't fall down there. I don't suppose I had anything else down here that I could get back to 16 with. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, so you gotta, like, cut that close to one of the edges or something if you want to not fall in when you pick up that 16x in the middle. What on earth is going on here? I suppose it probably wouldn't raise me to 16x while the beat's not counting anyway. This is a whole mood. This feels like Devil May Cry 5 wanted some of its late game visuals back. Of course. I love how you go out of bounds trying to explore, trying to find secrets, and your reward is your multiplier drops. That's another real fuck you the game does. Oh, there's... See, that's so high that you're liable to miss it, but yeah, that's the whole thing that's going on here too. Nice archway. Alright, what have we got? Oh, here's your System of a Down Surge. It's the boss theme.
Finally, Hellsinger. This is the end of one of us.
Okay. One of us. Wait, no, not that. You know, there was a doorway. It was very big. You could have used it like a civilized person. So yeah, his song is actually the final boss song. And it's spoiled in the trailer. Cool. So I'm almost dead from an attack that I basically didn't see. I might have to do this.
She got this. She ain't gonna stop now.
Didn't even get to finish the sentence. I might need to do this stage multiple times. Because I only have 2 resurrects. I just got killed in like 2 seconds flat by shit that I couldn't see. So this is another difficulty spike. Oh, and she can just use her arms whenever she wants to.
Unknown heard the music now.
You can't see this shit coming!
More to do.
Is this game gonna be ruined by one of the world's worst final boss battles? Is this gonna be one of those games? Like, the rest of the game was a decent experience, but this is not a decent experience. So we're gonna lose this battle right here. Like, how are you supposed to see any of this shit coming? Oh, was I supposed to actually, like, get some hits in there? I have an idea of something I would do the next time I try this. Nope, that was not a good idea. Well, I just walked into the arm while it was down, and that hurt me. Well, we're about to die, for real. I don't have any health left either, right? There's only 2.
She was just getting warmed up.
I mean, she was just getting warmed up. There was literally, like, convection oven jets going on all over the place under me. I was getting very warm. At least give me more than, like, 2 health refills in that fight? Like, are you serious? You're not serious. So there you go. That's the final boss. I don't think I'm beating this game on anything but the lowest difficulty. And we'll have to see if even that's possible. I'm probably not going to bother with that tonight, though. It's already pretty late. So, I mean, I was figuring I would end up replaying this on the lower difficulty anyway to see if I could find any of the coats of arms then. I guess that's what we'll do. I mean, like, I imagine, it'll actually let you play any stage on any difficulty. You don't have to, like, beat them in order, it looks like. So I could just play this stage on Lamb. But, yeah, some of the stuff that's happened tonight has deeply soured my opinion on this game. Like, there's some really good stuff about it, and there's some really mind-bogglingly bad stuff about it. Holy shit. And it's almost it's almost a crying shame, because, like, with Fashion Police Squad, it showed its true colors in a short enough span of time where Steam would give me a refund for it. This I've already played for 6 hours. I've got a decent chunk of time into this. I would not ask for a refund for this, plus the music is super good anyway. But this kind of bullshit being pulled at the end is, certainly not leaving a good impression in my mind. So, I mean, it is, it is worth commending them for making a pretty decent, 6 hours of experience through only 8 levels thus far. Well, 8.5, because really it's only the boss of Shale that's absolute fucking ass. But it sure is that. So, it's like, I don't know. I don't get why you would do that. That's not a difficulty spike. That's going from mostly being able to understand and notice enemy behaviors because they're telegraphed to shit's not telegraphed. Or if it is, it's not within your peripheral vision or something. I don't know. We'll try it on the easiest difficulty. I imagine the boss might be less tanky, too. And 6 resurrects is probably enough to whittle our way through it. So, maybe I'll just go back and play we'll play the whole thing. We'll enjoy all the songs again, and, continue acclimating ourselves to the game on the Lamb difficulty next time. And since we've already done all of these things, we can just focus on the levels and basically, like, play it like we're playing the full soundtrack. And get tired of the same boss music and the same boss visuals in every single level. That is one thing that I have a bone to pick with, is, like, what, other than the final boss, all the bosses are, like, basically the same model with, like they're vastly different attacks and patterns in some cases, but the model is almost exactly the same. It's like, did you run out of budget? Did you run out of time? And also, like, there's no unique music. It's the same boss music in every level, and that adds to the staleness of it. It's like, oh, it's this again. It's like we had all this cool music in the level and stuff, and, new environments and stuff, but it's basically a new run on the same boss. But they do get interesting towards the end. I'll give them that. But that part seemed like a letdown. Yeah, it feels lazy. It feels rushed. It feels like they didn't put nearly as much diligence into the boss fights as they did into the rest of the game. There's a decent, not overwhelming, but decent amount of, like, variety in the enemies throughout the rest of the game. Let's actually catch up on the codex before I call it for the night. You know what? Maybe I should try... I don't know how much this would help me, but I wonder if I should try the boon momentum sigil to get boons faster, since I am dropping hit combos a lot. Maybe that would help. I mean, I guess the real big one is faster ultimate gain. And that's normally on 14. And I forget, did the, We can scroll through these because they're the same text that's on the album covers, so to speak. Yeah, we haven't unlocked any of the lore because we haven't found enough of the coats of arms. What was I looking for here? Oh, we've actually gotten a couple new combos. We should look at that. The sigils is what I'm looking for. Boon momentum. They come by faster. How much faster? They don't tell you how much faster. I thought it specified it somewhere. Did it not specify it when I got the level 3 of this? Oh well, I have no idea. It would be nice to know, like, because they give you a strict number for each of the boons, but it's like, how much does that number go down by? I don't know. Quick reload into destroying a Styx crystal. That is oddly specific. Wait, what? Okay. So this is interesting to me, because when I had lost that one challenge, that one torment by 1, I had noticed that I seemed to do some kind of dash jump, and I didn't know that was possible, and I wondered whether it was like an exploit or whether it was intended. But it's that. It's soar. Apparently that's a thing. Unless that's one after the other. But I'm assuming that's just well, it could be mid-air dash, but I need to try that again. I should just, like, go into the tutorial or the first level and just mess around in the first room and see if I can understand that. Alright, so we've looked at everything there. What about the bestiary? We haven't looked at the lore for the Seraph. Heaven's foot soldier, the Seraph is a force to be reckoned with when it comes to martial engagement. Between the explosive blast of pure light close up and the burning beam of heaven itself, it is a very formidable enemy indeed, even alone. There are 66 orders of angel, and this one here is the lowest of them all. How is there another enemy I haven't discovered? We got to the end of the game. You're telling me that higher difficulties are actually, like, lower difficulties hold out on you. In terms of enemy types. That's going to be interesting to see playing on Lamb if I do that. Pulled out of Hell's deepest pits, the Void Stalker shares some traits with the Siege Behemoth, at least insofar as its might goes. Its rhythmic Void attack can deal devastating damage and reduce the Unknown's fury, as can the Sphere of Energy it launches. It would have been better for everyone if they'd just never gone looking in the abyss. And then we've got the aspects, of course. Final aspect before the end. The Red Judge saved the most dangerous for last, forming this aspect in the unlikely event the Unknown was strong enough to defeat all of her prior incarnations. The cogwheels, a mockery of the angelic heavenly wheels, are dangerous to those who linger, and a not-so-subtle jab at what the Judge thinks of the all. And then we've got her. The final form, Worldbreaker Sheol. Well, Sheol is the location. Red Judge, Worldbreaker. She's got her own title. I guess it's like Metal Hellsinger, Red Judge, Worldbreaker? I don't know. The final form of the Red Judge, the Worldbreaker aspect, was created when the Judge consumed the majority of the remaining infernal forces in Sheol and adjoining hells. As such, her power is nearly limitless and can use many of the abilities of her former aspects. I mean, you could have fooled me because I couldn't tell what the hell was going on. Also, the former aspects didn't have arms. Let's be fair. Alright, so let me try something really quick. I should be able to go into basically anything. I imagine the beginning of this might be fine. I was wondering, actually, and this answers that question, I was wondering if it would lock you to the weapons that were originally available in this, but no, it gives you everything. So you're only locked out of weapons on your initial playthrough. Which means you're definitely not going to get the highest score, presumably, because you'll have more weapon options coming in there later.
The first hell was Vogue.
Okay, so you can still do that. You can still watch the cutscenes, or you can skip them. Hey, Saffron, thanks for the raid. I'm actually just about to wrap up for the night, but I wanted to test something. Yeah, so that is definitely. You definitely get like a long jump if you dash into a jump, and that is, I think that's what soar is. And I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't even know it was like officially a thing until I accidentally did it once. But then the codex actually mentions it in one specific place. So it's like, oh, I guess that was intended then. It does have a lot of cool stuff going for it. It's just there are definitely bumps in the road at a few points. A couple of the torments, the side challenge levels, can get a little obnoxious and waste a lot of time if you fail them right near the end. That can be kind of frustrating. But yeah, it seems like the final boss might be the biggest issue, but I'll try it on the easier difficulty and see whether I pick up anything by, you know, hopefully surviving for longer and understanding how to see some of its attacks coming, because they seem to come without warning. I don't know.